Hello. I haven't read 1190 yet. I'm really excited about it. Let me pull up my iPad to be my little stream deck. Stream deck? No. Let me hear this. Make sure that. Hello. I haven't read 1190 yet. Yeah, okay. That sounds a lot better. Last fucking stream I did, the Origin stream, it sounded fucking horrible. Like, it sounded so fucking bad. Like, you could just hear me breathing and you couldn't hear the game audio. I was like, what the fuck was I doing? Did I just not check it? But that sounds a lot better. Yeah, I want to try something new. I want to read 1190 on stream and just see how it goes. I got a little One Piece music going in the background. I got the chapter pulled up on a completely fucking legal site. Move this down a little bit. I feel like it's looking at the top of my fucking head. There we go. But yeah, I wanted to try this. I think it'd be cool. I've never done something like this. Seen other people do it. How do I go into full? Can I go into full screen? Yeah. Chapter 1190. One whose death is celebrated. Now, before we start, let me ask: is that about Scopper Gabon, or is that about? I'm excited about it. Fuck, that's so loud. All right. Is the death celebrated Scopper Gabon or Emu? Because the last chapter we saw, this motherfucker Scopper Gabon came back in to save Luffy in a cover quest by Kido-kun. Cats gathering around Shanks, as he knows. In a port town, motherfucker, that's the port town. That's Luffy there. That's crazy. I wonder if that's that cover's gonna come back later. What a weird cover to ask for, by the way. What? Oh my god! How do we zoom in? I know there's probably a shortcut for it, but I don't really ever read on fucking. So right there we got fucking. What's that other sword? Did he have two swords? But we see Scopper Gabon clashing with Emu. Scopper Gabon to the rescue. You see Luffy fucked up. It seems every chapter this motherfucker's fucked up. It looks like Luffy's still in fucking yeah, he's still in motion. Just flying back, isn't he? Just fucking boom! Just sent this motherfucker with those two swords just fucking flying. What a hideous form. That's racist, Scopper. You shouldn't say that. That's actually like a very beautiful man right there. You don't even seem to be of this world. Who art thou? That's not my fucking emu voice. I can do a better fucking emu voice than that. Who art thou? That's my emu voice. I feel like Scopper Gabon would be like a fucking country dude, like an old country guy who's just cornbread and fucking. He would be someone who understands the world. That's my. I know it's not in the anime, but fuck that. That's who I imagine when I read Scopper Gabon. Get up, straw. Get up, straw hat. You're a disappointment. An injured old man just had to save your ass. Don't you have any shame? So you have a shiny white form become April? Big deal. Don't get cocky. I fucking love Scopper, dude. You know what's crazy? I don't have the fucking chapter pulled up on OBS. What a fucking idiot. Oh my god. What a fucking dumbass. What a fucking idiot. You saw my fat fucking forehead. Anyway, yeah, this is the fucking cover. Goddamn. Luffy and Shanks doing shit. He has both arms, so it's before the fucking, the incident in the first chapter. Anyway, yeah, we saw Scopper Gabon fucking slinging and save Luffy's fucking life. Luffy went flying. What a hideous form, you don't even seem to be of this world. Let's fucking think about that. That's sort of crazy to think about. You don't even seem to be of this world. What does that mean? Because there's been shit that's been thinking that Emu's a fucking alien. What if... I have a theory. What if we cut back to Inaru on the fucking moon, and Inaru learns from a different species of the fucking Lunarians? That's not what they're fucking called. Are they called Lunarians? How do you say that? Yeah, the Lunarians. That brings up another fucking point. Lunar, as in fucking moon. What if the Lunarians are from the fucking moon, right? They're this moon fucking species. They're these fucking Moosians, these moon Martians, and they're from the fucking moon. And that's what Emu fucking was. He took complete fucking control 1,000 years ago, whenever the fuck the Void Century was. Like I can't think of how long ago it was right now, but whenever the Void Century was, this motherfucker Emu took over, was the king of the Lunarians on the moon, and completely wiped out the rest of the fucking Lunarians except for King. We'll learn about that shit because King's the only King's the only other Lunarian alive. I'm sure I'm not the only one to make the connection between Lunarian and Lunar and Moon. And we find out, Enel comes back and he explains that Lunarians were the king of the moon, the big fucking race on the moon, right? And whenever the Void Century was, this motherfucker crashed down from the moon. Maybe that's why King was there to... Maybe King... I don't know. Maybe it's like Lunarians live longer than humans naturally, and they just... But that's what I'm thinking, is that Enel, because he's on the moon right now, as far as we know. The last time we've seen Enel, or Inaru, whatever you want to call him, he was on the fucking moon with his little robot army. Who the fuck made the robots? Think about that. Who the fuck made Inaru's robots? Man. What the fuck? Sorry, I was piecing shit together in my brain. We'll come back to that. But Inaru's gonna come back in the story eventually. And he considers himself God. What the fuck is it gonna be when he meets God for real? When he meets the actual God of the One Piece world? What the fuck is he gonna say then? I want to see that interaction. That's gonna be some crazy shit. Get up, Straw Hat. Yeah, he's fucked. That's blood. That's fucking blood dripping. Because there was people saying he died. Motherfucker. This is shonen manga. Do you want to die here? No, I'm not gonna die. Let me go. You may as well. You're pathetic. Do you even know what would happen if you croak? I won't be able to save my friend's home. To save my friend's home. Okay. I was confused by that. So I guess he means the giants on Elbeth. That's right. And what will happen to your crew? They'll be in danger. Right? Oh, they'll be in danger. Right. Remember when you rise up in the sea? In this... What the fuck? Right. Right. Remember when you rise up in the sea, the number of enemies targeting you will only increase. The King of the Pirate is a title reserved for one whose death is... Damn. Everyone's gonna be gunning for their throne. Damn, so I was off base completely. I was like, is it Scopper or is it fucking the fuck? It's Luffy. Luffy or Roger. If any part of you still thinks becoming the king of the pirates would be a straw in the park, then go home now. If you're not cut out for this, you're just in the way, you stupid brat. He fucking throws him. He keeps running his mouth, I'll show him. Praying Mantis X. In reference to a parable in Zen. Is he doing the fucking praying mantis palm? Is he copying what Scopper Gabon does? Does he have a fucking... No, I don't think that's the case. I think it's Scopper Gabon doing the praying mantis palm. Is this just... You want to kill him, don't you? Indeed. He reminds you of you, doesn't he? I mean, he reminds you of him, doesn't he? Joy Boy. Who art thou? You doesn't. You doused. Motherfucker, I hate Emu's line of speech. What douse Doubton know of Moo? How do you say this? That's gonna fuck me up. I'm gonna sound like an idiot. Hobami Toshiro. What dost thou know? I think Tekken 101 said it. I watch a lot of Tekken. That he thinks that's the way people in the Void Century talk. Like that's how Joy Boy and Emu and fuck has Toki. We know Toki. The only motherfuckers we know from the Void Century. But he thinks that's how they talked back in. That's why he talks all proper and shit. Bone Ear, forged by one of the big three Japanese swordsmen. And he also has a fucking... I learned from Joy Boy's own words. But don't get me wrong. I have no intention of chasing after a person from the past that I've never even seen or met. Just want to see my captain's dream through until the end. Captain? Oh, stupid old man looking down on me. Come on, heal. Even if it is just for a bit. Who's that captain? King of the Pirates, Gold D. Roger. Damn, that's a cool-ass fucking panel. Excuse me. This is disgraceful. Why is a D being called King of the Pirates? Do not let his name spread any further. As you command. That's right, the one usher... I had an idea. What if Emu... He has the devil's fruit. What if he fucking poisoned Roger? Like, unknowingly to Roger or Rayleigh or anything. He poisoned Roger, and that's why Roger got that sickness. Maybe not, but... What if that's the case? Oh, we're getting into big shit. Let me not scroll down. Let me think. What if he used the poison Nomi, Magellan's fruit, and fucking did a poison to Roger that ended up in his fucking death? Well, I guess technically a blade to his fucking neck ended up to be his death, but you know what I mean. The poison that would eventually kill him if he didn't die by the execution. And why would his former crewmate protect Straw Hat Luffy? Because you're trying so hard to get rid of him. Doesn't that explanation seem the most obvious? When you declared a kid like that a threat, eventually someone... Oh, fuck, this is a... Eventually someone that can surpass us will be born. We're just too early. We're just too early. We've heard that before when Roger found the fucking One Piece. We're just too early. What? This has fucking major key implications. Scroll up. I don't want to see who's on that bottom. I think I saw Whitebeard down there, but I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it yet. We were just too early. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think of that. Okay, it's not. You may as well announce that he is the one we've been waiting for. Odin's not waiting for neither is Whitebeard. They're both fucking dead. It's crazy to see Crocus. We haven't seen Crocus in a... I mean, fuck, we probably saw him in... We definitely saw him. I'm talking about we haven't seen old man Crocus in a long fucking time, have we? A valid point. We're hasty. We were hasty and foolish. Perhaps we simply mistook. Let me back it up. Maybe people were saying, oh, if fucking Emu knew from the start that the Gumu Gumu Nomi was the Nika Nika Nomi, Nika Nika, whatever the fuck, the sun god fruit, model, human model sun god, Nika, whatever the fuck the fruit's name is, why didn't he seek him out the fuck as soon as Alabasta even? Because he didn't want fucking these people seeing it. I think maybe that's the point they're making. Maybe I'm misreading this, but I think that's the point they're fucking making is they didn't want any of these strong motherfuckers, Shanks or his crew, Rayleigh, Scopper Gabon, any motherfucker like that to be like, they're seeking out Luffy. That what the fuck? Maybe Kaido, maybe Big Mom would take some interest in him. Like, what the fuck is up with the Gum Gum Nomi? Why the fuck is the world government so interested in the Gumu Gumu Nomi that they would seek out and kill this kid with a fucking measly bounty? He beat Crocodile, cool. I mean, fuck. But, so that's why they, you know, don't go fucking all out. They were like, well, fuck, no one's awakened in 800 years anyway. Why we gotta worry about that? Well, anyway, valid point. We were hasty and foolish. Perhaps we simply mistook numerous coincidences for fate. Let us put an end to this. Wait, you idiot. Fuck, I can't read that. Sorry, Treasure Tree Adam. I don't want to devour you, but... damn, my joints ache. This body of mine's gotten run down. That punk, I won't forgive him, even if he's Rayleigh's friend. Kamuto! God damn. What? Ode as thou art still king of the pirate's crew. Is that what you think? 8,000 stresses, Grimm's throng, Humborne? That's fucking insane. Realm of the Dead. He's like, what the fuck? Did Luffy do that? No. It was someone else. They're strong. Overwhelmingly strong. Scopper's gonna die. Scopper Gabbana's gonna fucking die, and then Luffy's gonna nuts Buku fucking Boku crazy. I feel like that's... Is that not the ending that we're looking at here? I feel like his shit has so much implications, dog. I feel like Scopper did that shit for Luffy's fucking own good. You know what I mean? Scopper did that shit to fucking push Luffy towards. It's almost like a fucking Gohan and Android 16 moment, I think, where he wants him to fucking release his anger or whatever. But I don't know if Luffy's that kind of character that has like built up anger. I think he just lets everything just fucking just go. He just lets everything fucking just fly out what needs to. He's not a entrapment kind of fucking guy. So I don't know what's. I don't know what we're doing. It feels like that though, don't it? Don't it feel like they're building up to like a fucking Super Saiyan, you know, like a awakening from anger? But One Piece has never been that kind of fucking story, where there's big fucking rage boost in power or whatever. But maybe, I don't know. Some very fucking interesting stuff from Scopper that we learned. And I'm most interested in the thing that Scopper said. Let me turn back on my. Get the fuck off. Where is it? I mean, obviously a very cool fucking moment. We'll get to see probably Scopper Gabon's strongest attack. But you may as well announce that he is the one we've been waiting for. That implies so fucking much. That, to me, says everybody's looking at this shit. And they see the shit going on with Luffy and the Gomu Gomu no Mi and Sun God Nika. And they're fucking... God, that's a cool fucking panel. He was fucking showing off. Is One Piece on break this week? When is the next chapter of One Piece coming out? Sorry, I just got back and I'm fucking looking at it. But to me, it shows that these motherfuckers that I feel like he known about Luffy and the Gomu Gomu no Mi longer than he fucking put on. I mean, we know that he's known about it because when he awakened the Gorosei, the fucking Gorosei said on Wano, the Gorosei said it's been 800 years since somebody's awakened this fruit. So they obviously fucking knew what the Gomu Gomu no Mi really was. They knew the fucking implications of this shit. And I feel like from the jump, we've been wondering, why didn't they just come and take this motherfucker out? Maybe because Imu was unsure if he could take fucking everybody if they did that. Because Shanks would definitely fucking have some problems with Luffy being killed, I think. You can say what you want about Shanks. Shanks has had some sketchy shit, but he wouldn't let fucking Luffy get schmirked just off the jump. And Rayleigh wouldn't let this shit happen if it was post-time skip. Scopper Gabon is, you know, homies with Shanks and Rayleigh, so he's not gonna let that shit crack. Some of the strongest people in the fucking One Piece universe. Back in Alabasta, if that shit was happening, I mean, fuck. Ace would have probably convinced Whitebeard to show up and do some shit. That makes me think that Imu had a lot less faith in his power. And maybe he's gained power over the fucking story, is what I'm trying to say. Maybe he was not as strong as he is now when Luffy set off on his journey, or even before that. Maybe he was like on a fucking path to regain strength, and we're gonna learn and we're gonna learn about that. But that's just my thoughts on it. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm probably gonna end it there. Appreciate you reading One Piece with me. I'll be seeing y'all later. Scopper Gabon to the rescue. Scopper Gabon to the motherfucking rescue, dog. That's for surely. Scopper Gabon had... Let me just go back up. I know Soda's known, but I'm not. He had one of the best showings from Roger's crew yet, I think. In the present day. I mean, a lot of shit on God Valley and shit, but at the present day, One Piece, this is hard to beat. We're gonna see some shit with Shanks, obviously, later on in the story. Probably some more shit with Rayleigh. We've seen some impressive shit with Rayleigh, no doubt. But I think it's hard to beat, man. I think it's hard to beat. But look, that's really fucking reminiscent of Big Mom's fruit, ain't it? How the flame or whatever is still fucking smiling shit after it's been stabbed into Luffy. That really feels like Big Mom's fruit, don't it? Maybe I'm a dumb idiot, but what if Big Mom? What if Big Mom really is dead? And any devil fruit that's unequated for, Emu can use as his own. What if that's what the Apunomi is?